Iowa State Board of Education provides guidance to school districts. Schools have to implement a state law requiring schools to remove books depicting sexual acts.
But Iowa State Education Association says that guidance comes too late and there are still too many unanswered questions. KATV News Watch 7's Maddie Augustine live with that. Maddie?
Yeah, Rob, Julie, the Iowa State Education Association tells me there's a lot of frustration right now for administrators and educators statewide because this guidance is coming in November, but the rules could go into effect as early as January or February.
There's frustration on behalf of educators, administrators, just of how long this process is taking to give guidance to districts on how to implement.
In 2023, Iowa passed a law banning books from school libraries that depict sex acts. Now, in a meeting Wednesday, the Iowa Board of Education proposes rules for school districts to follow when implementing the law. Part of those rules requiring districts to establish a library program that only includes age-appropriate material. And that concerns the teachers union.
The rules change the guidance to say age appropriate, but they don't define what age appropriate means.
And another major piece of guidance, mandating districts to maintain and update a list of all available books students have access to at least twice a year.
That's going to take a lot of work. And some districts may already have systems in place to be able to comply, but it's going to take money and time for districts to be able to pull that off.
The board also discusses possible ways to handle violations.
If a book is brought to the department's attention, if library material is brought to the department's attention and the district voluntarily corrects, that should be encouraged. And the rule builds a path forward.
But Association President Joshua Brown says not having immediate penalties is a positive thing because it allows educators to slowly figure out how to comply with the law.
In the end, we don't believe that superintendents and individual educators should be fearing their jobs in order to comply with a vague law.
I did reach out to the Iowa Department of Education. In a statement made to KETV, they say, quote, now that the state board has approved the notice of intended action, next steps will include an additional period of public comment. That public comment period will be December 11th. If you're interested in speaking or want to comment but cannot make it, you can submit comments to the Iowa Department of Education ahead of time. Julie, back to you.
All right, we'll see what people say. Thanks, Maddie.